안녕하세요. 저는 오거스트입니다. 저는 미국에서 왔어요. I liked Airbnb. It was really easy to use, but sometimes they lacked just clear understanding and transparency. And these platforms offered, the size was a lot bigger than reality. I think that was the main thing.
Share your tips for.
I can't trust hosts 100%.
Okay. 안녕하세요, 최사장입니다. 네, 오늘도 제 슈라님 저번 영상에 이어서 우리 오늘 외국인 친구분 다시 한번 모시게 됐고요. 제가 외국인 분들을 모시는 이유는 외국인 분들의 어떤 에어비앤비나 단기 임대를 많이 이용하셨던 분들을 한 분씩 이제 모실 건데 그들의 인식은 어떤지, 외국인 분들을 마케팅하기 위해서 우리 한국인 입장에서 어떤 거를 전략을 취해서 가야 되는지를 같이 고민하는 시간이면 참 값지겠다라는 생각에서 이렇게 또 모시게 됐습니다. Hi, hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Nice.
And please introduce yourself, please.
Hello, I am August. 안녕하세요. 저는 오거스트입니다. 저는 미국에서 왔어요. 너무 반가워요.
오늘 한국어를 조금 할 줄 아셔가지고 제가 번갈아 가면서 쓸 건데 양해 한번 부탁드리겠습니다. I call you because I want to talk about an Airbnb and short-term rental in Korea. And so I heard that you have used Airbnb and short-term rental.
A lot, yes.
First, what is the most difficult part of finding accommodation in Korea?
I think the most difficult part for me when I first came to Korea was the clear English and instructions.
English.
Yeah, sometimes they lacked clear instructions and what to do and just that sort of thing.
Did you experience any language barriers during finding stage?
Yeah, it's definitely during the booking process. Like I said just before, the clear instructions, sometimes it was difficult, I was confused.
What platforms like Airbnb and Booking.com did you use?
I used both actually, and I liked Airbnb. It was really easy to use, but sometimes they lacked just clear understanding and transparency, and I couldn't quite get a full understanding of what they were offering. And for Booking.com, I think they had really good filters, but that personal connection and being able to speak to the host and contact the host was a lot more difficult.
Were there any additional service or information like location and transportation that you wished had been provided during the booking stage?
Yes, I definitely wish. Like sometimes it was there, but other times no information, and I had like just maybe telling me where the nearest subway station would be really helpful.
Okay. So it is difficult to get accommodation, like?
Yeah.
Right. From a library, were there a gap between your expectation and reality?
I think some photos, definitely in the pictures and the photos that these platforms offered, the size was a lot bigger than reality. I think that was the main thing.
So maybe pictures more than
Exactly.
So how was the communication with the host?
Most of the times, the hosts were really polite and understanding, but a lot of times very slow to respond. And like for example, when I was texting, they didn't offer the password one time on accident. And I texted them, but they were really slow to respond. So I couldn't get into my Airbnb for another hour or so. So that was probably the main issue I had.
It's like an unclear information.
Unclear information. The response time was slow, but they were very polite, and I had no problem, but just that.
Okay. So were the cleaning conditions satisfactory?
Most of the time, definitely satisfactory, but sometimes I would say the kitchen and bathroom weren't great.
Can you compare it to other countries?
I think Korea in general is a lot more clean and modern than other countries. So that they're really good about the cleanliness and comparing to European countries and America. Yeah, I think they have a lot more care, the hosts.
Were any essential items or appliances missing, like washing machines and cooling system, right?
Sometimes, the places didn't have washing machines and personal items like toiletries. So I think in the winter, sometimes it would get really cold because sometimes the heating wasn't up the best.
So you haven't used an Ondor, like
No, I've never used before I came to Korea.
Oh, really?
No, never.
and then boiler, like
No, I don't know.
So did you face any challenges in finding local information, like on public transportation?
I think
Yeah.
sometimes when I first came, I was really confused about public transportation and where to go, and directions were hard to find. So sometimes I think it would be better if there's clear instructions of the nearest subway station or bus stop, things like that.
Maybe Boston gives clear information.
Yeah,
too?
exactly.
Oh, okay. So how helpful was the accommodation in providing accommodations for nearby restaurants and attractions?
Some hosts are really good. They provided detailed descriptions of best restaurants, where to go, like this, and it was really helpful for me. But others, little to no information, so it was kind of 50-50, like half-half.
So how does Korean accommodations compare to other countries in terms of facility and support?
I think they're really clean and modern, and all these. I like the cleanliness is definitely, but I think it feels more like hotel, not house.
yeah.
So I think and detailed descriptions is what's lacking.
Did you have any unique or soft-light experience at Korean accommodations?
Definitely the floor heating
For heating?
was really unique to me. I've never used that before. And also the recycling system in Korea was very new, a very new experience to me. It was very unique and difficult at first.
How was your country's USA?
Recycling? Oh, it's really easy. Just one trash and plastic, like no separate. You don't need to separate any like that. So it was a lot different.
It is difficult to separate in Korea, right?
Yeah, because sometimes the trash cans will be in Korean, and I don't know what the name of plastic is that.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at like what's in this trash can I put in there, just guessing.
Were there any challenges in adapting to Korean culture or accommodation?
Just the most challenging thing for me was the recycling.
Recycling,
And using the heating.
Heating,
Yeah.
heating on the right.
Yeah, exactly. Odor. I've never used that before.
So you used an delivery service?
Delivery service, I don't use much because it's only in Korean. Not too much English.
You usually cook yourself, right?
I cook or go out shopping, and
shopping,
cooking.
Okay. So what cultural considerations should be addressed to Korean accommodation more foreigner friendly?
Definitely, I think something that would help foreigners would be like detailed descriptions of how to use the heating and how to throw out your trash correctly.
So clear information and language support is important to foreigners, right?
100%, yes.
Okay. So what specific improvements should we suggest for shorter rental platform in Korea?
Something I would suggest maybe so it's easier for foreigners would be reliable reviews. So if I look at someone's review, I can trust them. Language support is also really helpful, I think.
And then how was payment system in Korea?
The payment system was easy for me, but just connected my credit card, my card from America, and pay through the app. So it was okay.
It's easy?
Yeah, easy.
No, okay. What additional features would you like to platform to offer, like personalized recommendations and customized option like adding bedding?
I think adding bedding would be great. Also, like extra cleaning, someone come clean, then that would be great. Really helpful.
Yeah.
Detailed guides of where to go and what to do around the area would be really helpful, I think.
You like Korean food?
I love Korean food.
Restaurant?
Yeah, I love.
Okay. So what criteria define best recommendations, best accommodations from your perspective?
I think cleanliness is really important. Clear communication, a good location, and good recommendations of where to go. And I think those are the most important for me.
So where do you prefer to stay? And in Gangnam, Seoul Station?
I think next to a subway station is most important. Gangnam is good. Hongdae is good for young people. I think a lot of Seoul is good, around City Hall, Jongro.
You usually use a subway or bus?
Subway. Bus is more confusing to me. I think but subway is easy in
is?
Korea, yeah. So I'm
Okay.
used to the subway more.
What additional service would you have made your stay more comfortable, like free SIM card, Wi-Fi router, like that?
That would be great. Free SIM card or a portable Wi-Fi would also be really helpful during my stay.
Share your tips for making the most of short-term rentals in Korea.
Asking your hosts questions is really important. Checking reviews and seeing what other people have, what opinions other people have. Also, a tip is to bring your own toiletries in case
Okay.
they don't offer, or that could be really helpful. Sometimes they don't offer small little things, so bring your own just in cases.
You usually check on reviews and
Yeah,
pictures.
I do. I like checking the reviews and pictures. They help me decide, you know, because I can't trust hosts 100%.
Okay, right. Right. So last question, do you have any funny or memorable experience related to cultural differences?
Yeah, I think the one thing that comes to mind was when I first came to Korea and first stayed in Airbnb. Recycling was hard for me, and someone pointed out to me, "Oh, you didn't do that right," and so that was a learning experience for me. It was quite funny.
Is it okay to recycle?
Yeah.
So-
Now I'm really good at it. Now it's really easy. I think it's a good system.
Okay.
It helps the environment, you know. It's a good system in place. So I think having a better, clear understanding about that would help people a lot.
That's right. That's right. 네, 오늘 짧게 어거스트랑 친구분이랑 얘기를 나눴는데요. 오늘 한 세 가지 정도를 우리 어거스트님이 말씀해 주셨던 것 같아요. 첫 번째로는 이제 언어적인 지원. 영어를 저번에 슈라님도 굉장히 필요하다고 말씀하셨는데 이 언어적인 지원이 플랫폼 내에서 굉장히 필요할 것 같고 또 그 명확한 설명, 클리어한 인포메이션이 굉장히 필요할 것 같고 또 믿을만한 리뷰 그리고 깨끗한 청소 이게 꼭 필요한 이 호스트들의 자질이지 않을까라는 생각을 했고요. 두 번째로는 뭐 와이파이라든지 아니면 심카드 같은 경우가 굉장히 좀 필요하고 그거에 대해서 좀 안내를 뭐 책자라든지 뭐 가이드 팁이라든지 그런 것들을 집 안에나 아니면 플랫폼 메시지를 통해서 외국인분들한테 좀 전달해주면 명확하게 좀 들어올 거다라는 생각이 들고요. 마지막으로는 그 플랫폼 내에서 그런 부가적인 서비스 있죠. 아까 말씀드렸던 뭐 청소, 아니면 지역 관광, 아니면 추가하는 베딩 같은 경우 그런 것들을 추가할 수 있는 그런 서비스를 호스트 내에서 좀 처리해주면 외국인 입장에서는 굉장히 좀 감동을 받지 않을까라는 생각을 했습니다. 그래서 오늘 짧게나마 오늘 어거스트와 얘기를 했고요. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. 감사합니다.
오케이. 여러분들도 오늘 얘기 들으시고 내 호스트 입장에서 어떻게 외국인 분들을 마케팅하고 가져가야 되는지에 대한 전략을 충분히 세우시기를 바라겠습니다. 네, 오늘 영상 여기서 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
네, 감사합니다.